Now that we're at the top section, I do want to say that off camera, I did pre-part all of the parts for this top section. You want to make sure you go do that and just pre-part. You're going to basically see me just cleaning up the parts that I mapped out already. The reason why you want to map out your parts is because you want to make sure that your design is matching evenly throughout the entire process, in that you have the right amount of braids and you don't get to a point where it's like it's not enough hair to fit a braid or something like that. So you want to make sure you just map out your parts, and then after that just clip them off and then just clean them up and then start the braiding process like you see that I am doing. All I did was put the braiding gel, clean up the parts, and now I'm going to start showing you guys what exactly I mapped out when I did the pre-parting. You can kind of see that I do have them clipped away up above while I'm starting this braid. When you do start braiding, make sure it's not super tight. I always want to encourage that because you do not want any type of bumps. That means that the person's hair is being pulled out. So just be mindful of that. I am a very mindful braider when it comes to that because I do know that I tend to braid a lot tighter when I'm braiding on the scalp. So I'm always being super cautious and just making sure that I'm not braiding super tight, and I just take my time and do not rush the process at all, because rushing it can cause you also to tighten up. At least I know that for myself. So that's why you see me just showing you guys how I am braiding it. And it's very easy to create a design. People think that designs is very difficult to do. All you do is just map it out with the parting and then follow up with how you mapped it out. Now, I'm not going to say all designs is easy, but for the most part, it's not very difficult unless you're doing something super intricate and just very different from just a twist or a twirl or a snake or a heart or something like that. You just really just have to know how to map it out and then create the braid. I do want to pop in and say that this hairstyle probably took me an hour and a half, and I love it because it's quick and easy. I haven't seen a lot of natural lemonade Fulani braid styles like this on natural hair. I've seen them with all types of extensions, which I will be running another one just like this, but with twist, with extensions. But for now, I'm loving this natural look, trying to do trending styles on natural hair. And this gives my daughter a break from extensions because she does tend to break out from the synthetic hair. Because she is rocking twists, I do tend to go after a couple days and put a couple different products on her scalp as far as oiling it. And then I put some leave-in conditioner on her twists and even some more of that mousse just to keep her twist nice and juicy while she's wearing this hairstyle, because over time those twists can kind of look kind of dull if you don't tend to them and moisturize them to the best of your ability. And I just make sure I'm taking care of her scalp as she rocked this hairstyle. This hairstyle can last 3 weeks, even 4, but I would recommend 3 because you need to get to that scalp and you need to clean it. You can also unravel it the week that you want to take down the hairstyle, the back part, and just let it be like a 2-strand twist, untwist it, and it'll look so cute. We already did that hairstyle. Wish I would have recorded it because she did have a party she went to, and I just undid all the twists prior to and then did some type of protective thing while she swam. If you want to see this unravel, I'll try to get some footage of it because we're probably going to do the same thing. Just unravel it, let her rock it while it's unraveled before we take it down within that 3rd week. And yeah, you want to leave out some baby hairs. Also, again, I do want to say, if you're doing this lemonade style, ask your client what side they want the braids to fall on their face or fall on, rather it's their face or just to the side. Ask them what their favorite side is. I know for certain clients, certain sides may be thicker than the other. So sometimes I just have to recommend like, hey, I know you prefer the left side, but your right side is a lot thicker. It'll be better as far as the cornrows and how it fall. And they pretty much go with it as long as you explain why you chose to go the opposite side that they preferred. Or you can continue and just maybe just add in some Marley hair just to give it that fullness. With her, you can see, again, no extensions, but that's just a bit of advice of doing this type of hairstyle and what to do and what to ask. Because I know a lot of people just say, well, how did you know what side? Because I asked her, what side do you want your hair to fall on? When you go shower or bathe, you want to make sure that you are wearing a shower cap. When you're going to sleep, you want to make sure you're wearing like a scarf to lay it down. Or I always put it in a ponytail for her, like a little low pony, and then we just wrap a scarf around because I want her cornrows to be laid flat. I don't want it to frizz, so I'm not doing the bonnet action. I don't put on too many things also on her scalp because your scalp will sweat. So we pretty much just tie her hair down and call it a day. And then she just take them out and then we go on about our day. And that's pretty much how you can upkeep this hairstyle. Now that I am basically almost done with the cornrow,